Hi, seventh grade. Today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about high school. Believe it or not, you guys are closer to entering high school than you were entering middle school. So at this point, we have a year and a half until we move to Warren Central or another high school. So we need to start thinking about preparing for that experience. So some important vocabulary or words to know. In high school, finishing a class equals 1 credit. So when you get a passing grade, so an A through a D, you get a credit for one of those classes. Each class is typically 1 credit. A transcript is going to be a list of all of your grades that you receive in high school. So next year, some of you will be taking Spanish or Algebra 1, and these are high school credit classes. And then when you leave Raymond Park, you will leave with high school credits on your high school transcript. So that is why we don't accept any grades below a B minus in 8th grade in those high school classes, so that you will not be entering high school with a low GPA. This stands for grade point average. So your grade point average is a combination of all your classes added up together and then divided. Your class rank is where you stand out of all of the students in your class. So if there are 700 students in your class and you are 20th, you are at the top of your class. If you are 657 out of 700, you are at the bottom of your class. These are some GPAs that are important to remember. In order to meet NCAA athletic eligibility, you have to have a 2.3 or above. And then in order to keep your 21st century scholarship, you have to have a 2.5 or above. Semester. Hopefully this is a word you know. You know that in middle school we have 4 9-weeks. 2 9-weeks add up to 1 semester. So in high school, you will be taking 7 classes over 2 semesters, 1 in the fall and 1 after we return from Christmas break. In graduation pathways, these are requirements that you have to meet in and out of the classroom in order to receive your high school diploma. So, Indiana follows a Core 40 diploma. I want you guys to take a few minutes to look at this because Warren Central requires that all students receive 42 credits. So as you can see, you have to have 4 years of English. You have to have at least 3 years of math, at least 3 years of science, including algebra, geometry, algebra 2, science, biology, chemistry, physics, or integrated chemistry, physics, and then any other Core 40 science class like earth science or something like that. You have to have at least 3 years of social studies. So this includes U.S. history, world history, and government and econ. You have to have 5 direct electives. So this includes like a foreign language, a fine art class. So this includes many art classes, and then career and technical education. You have to have 1 year of PE, so 2 credits in high school, and then you have to have 1 semester or 1 credit of health. Then the additional credits you receive are elective credits, so classes of your choice. Here are the Core 40 with additional honors. So there are 2 additional ones. One is academic honors. This means the only difference here is you have to have 4 years of math. You have to have a credit in speech. You have to have those additional fine arts credits, language credits, and you cannot have anything lower than a C in your classes or have a grade point average above a B. Technical honors are really recognizing students who want to pursue those career and technical education programs. So you have to have some additional requirements there. Once again, you have to have a C or better in your classes and keep a B grade point average. So Warren has a lot of exciting things for students. They offer lots of different classes. They offer over 14 advanced placement classes. So these are challenging classes that look really good on your high school transcript. So if you are planning to go to college, these are classes that should be on your college or on your 4-year plan for high school. In the same thing, dual credit courses. Dual credit means you get both a high school credit and a college credit for those classes. In addition, Warren has the Walker Career Center, so offering those career and technical education classes. Hopefully, most of you were able to attend our career fair last year in sixth grade, so you know a little bit about the classes that they offer there: TV, culinary, construction, auto repair, many, many, many classes that look different than what typical classes look like for you now. Why am I talking about this? Because we need to get ready for high school, and it's going to be here before you know it. And also, Warren Central takes a look at what students are doing in middle school, and so do colleges. So they're going to look at discipline. They're going to talk to your deans if you had a Renaissance placement. They're going to look at your academic success, attendance, how you behave, and what image you put out for yourself on social media. And I think it's really important that we learn good habits now, as far as making sure we get our homework completed, knowing how to utilize Canvas for our assignments and get things submitted on time and properly, and that we're using our study skills to know when we need to take notes, review those notes, and prepare for tests. So we will continue to always talk about this more throughout 7th grade and into 8th grade, but this is our first overview in getting ready for high school.